So, um,
Pizza.
so I'll recap us. What happened 2 weeks back now?
Okay.
One? I don't.
I believe.
Time's an illusion.
Well, we we cut to just after the fight with the twin giant.
And Etten.
Etten, yes, that motherfucker. And after we beat them, uh, we the grung got away.
Grung, not grung. Grung.
Okay, the grun got away, and well, turns out that Knife and Hunter's Mark also tracked locations.
That is just what Hunter's Mark do.
Honestly, I did not know that.
More or less.
Probably because anytime that that a ranger casts Hunter's Mark, they don't tend to live long enough to run.
Sure
Downtime
does.
Hunter's Mark.
We followed the motherfucker, and he ran into a giant scrapyard.
You also got shot in the ass, all of you.
Yep.
It hurt.
We still don't know who the
It barely did. It took one health.
It hurt my pride.
Pride should be dead already.
we the last time we and then we went into we went into that scrapyard, found a giant, another giant, an undead one,
Mm-hmm.
who took the frog and crushed it like the bank owner crushed that apple in Despicable Me.
Eh?
My references are wasted here.
Agreed.
I have not watched that movie, and I refuse to watch it out of spite to all women over 50.
Unfortunately for you, Despicable Me
Okay,
1 actually is a very good movie.
Placed in the office.
Oh. That's
Okay.
so specific. Oh my god.
Yeah, crushed like that apple, and then chucked at Mika, whose armor further crushed.
Yeah.
Uh, we did some fighting. Nelena got fucking bodied.
Correct.
Yeah.
Almost across the stratosphere.
And I'm pretty sure Mika walked away with 1 HP.
Exactly. 1 hit point.
We got back. Joy's name was cleared. We ended up actually receiving a bounty.
I think you forgot a very important part.
Oh right. It killed Brim.
My
It
baby.
did. It did kill Brim. We have 1 Brim casualty.
Just fucking.
Splat. The meat. The meatball is now just the meat.
Now, if we happened to level up to level 7 instead of level 6, we could say that you summoned a slightly bigger Brim, and you could call him Brim Squared.
But it wasn't grown yet, though. So...
Not yet.
Mhm.
Not yet.
Not
Yeah.
yet, not quite, unfortunately. So we can't quite make that joke unless he
Yeah.
dies between now and when we level up next.
Don't speak that into existence!
He'll be fine.
He
It's
can-
just dying.
It is true. He is practically immortal as long as you are alive.
He is the immortal Brim.
Yeah,
Baby,
that-
I don't care.
However, you can feel pain. I don't know if he can comprehend pain, but he can feel it.
He is, in fact, smarter than knifing.
Yes, but I don't think like 3/4 of the party can comprehend the pain they are feeling.
Brim is Brim is the true leader of this thing.
I was gonna say, why the hell are we all just taking hits at me and my child?
Comedy.
Don't know
We've
about
already
leader,
agreed
definitely
that he has
mascot.
advantage on rolls against us.
If I remember correctly, this is being recorded, and because this is being recorded, I can say very politely, algorithm reasons, probably.
Okay, I want to make it clear. I don't know which is which, but between Filgray and Brim, one is the leader and one is the mascot.
Brim's the
It's
master.
true. Are you sure about that?
Are we
You
sure?
sure?
Are we sure about that? Because Brim's death was what motivated us to get a lot of shit done.
Okay, yeah. But Brim doesn't pay us.
True.
True that.
But also, Brim's gonna come back and probably be here the entire storyline. Filigree might, keyword, die at some point for dramatic effect, which is a thing that the mascot does, because he doesn't come back.
He
True.
might die at some point in the story. At this point, not really up to me.
Yeah, it's up to Octavia.
Yeah! You think I'm pulling the strings? You'd be slightly correct. Anyways, downtime. You killed an undead giant. You got paid. You now have a
450.
break.
Yes.
It is time.
Uh,
How long
Who
is our
wants to
downtime?
start?
oh right. I would actually.
Righty. Tell us about your level up.
Okay, for my level up, not the biggest, but still quite hefty. I went up to 51 hit points. And for my spells, I took counter spell, and I swapped out Unseen Servant for Cloud of Daggers. It took me until now to remember that warlocks can replace spells every level.
Yep.
Anyways, then for my class features or my subclass features, I now speak Draconic. I am immune to the Frightened condition, and I resist lightning damage.
Or in other words, less thunderbolts and lightning for me.
Well,
Actually, less thunderbolts and lightning and less very, very frightening.
Galileo.
Galileo.
Galileo, Magnifico. I'm just a fool.
yeah. And
And I'm just thinking of Bohemian Rhapsody.
Wap City.
Wah.
Wah.
Waluigi.
Luigi Launcher. That's an old reference.
That's an old one. This is an old one.
Anyways,
Yes, and for her first order of business, she's actually going to go and see Mika.
Make a time.
Simply because she want simply because she had a question for her. I've noticed that your coin purse has been getting rather light recently. Is there a particular reason for that?
Oh, just funding things. You know, nothing serious.
I see. What kind of things have you been funding?
You see Mika kind of take a moment to think of exactly how she wants to say what she wants to say. Insurance in the form of prevention of death. I've been commissioning new armor.
Ah, wonderful. Uh, if you could if you could lead me to this armorer, I do believe I have some insurance to pay for myself.
I suppose I have to deliver my payments.
Yes,
Come.
deliver your payments.
So you are going to go to fucking. I had his name somewhere.
I think I do as well.
The one time I don't have my notes up.
How do I not? How did I not? I don't believe you. Oh my god, my notes are so bad.
I.
I do not have them in my notes.
I might not have mentioned his name.
Do I really not have any information? What?
I mean, I found his name.
Oh?
Udrik's Greyhammer.
I'm more baffled by terrible note taking.
Sean! We must shun him!
I can't believe it. I have nothing.
Your
wrote
notes are
nothing
even
down.
worse.
Sean! We must shun
me.
I'm a disgrace to my family.
I'm gonna pretend I know what y'all are saying.
Wombo references!
Ah,
Fucking watch him, awesome! You scrub! You shrubbery!
I know I put some money down. How much did I put down on that? Why did I not write it down? I can't believe this. I am a fool.
Anyway, we're going
I am
to
a fool.
Greyhammers.
Yes.
Very
Greyhound.
well showed, by the way.
Hmm?
Your rear bill showed there for a second.
Yeah. It's what happens when I encounter dwarves.
Dollars.
Anyways, yeah, you can get to Greyhammer's fort easily. You see, he is very busy at work, actually. He is working on, actually, roll me a perception check, you two.
Okay.
Obe.
Right the fuck now.
I have nothing to this. I know I put it.
I know nothing. That is a nat 1.
That is a 9.
You can see he is clearly working on something. You can't exactly see what. But what you do see is on several kind of, not really scattered, but disassembled. What you recognize as a very high quality rapier of sorts.
Rapiers are tough.
Yeah, but like higher tier than you have ever seen a weapon in your life before?
To be fair, that's for me. That's not much of a statement.
No, but like any of you, including Joy.
And Joy
That's a
is
statement.
yeah.
Joy is a snobby, bratty bitch.
It's like she may not be proficient with wielding weaponry, but she knows weaponry.
Okay, let me put it like this. The woman who probably grew up around a dragon horde has never seen a weapon this high quality.
Well, this bodes poorly.
Anyways, after a while of you two just kind of standing there, he finally kind of looks up from the anvil, notices you, and just kind of folds over. Yeah, what do you want?
I'm just here to make some payments on the armor I commissioned.
Ah,
And
right.
my friend here, I think, would possibly like to venture in your services.
He kind of looks at you, Joy, and takes a second, and notices you're Naga. You didn't say you were, you didn't say, you had friends in the upper circles. What may I help you?
I have friends all over the place.
Joy is going to start speaking in Undercommon,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just gonna go. My friend here has recently taken some fairly bad hits in defense of me. As a sense of gratitude, I would like to know how much remaining is needed for this armor project she is funding.
Let's see. All it goes the materials and the craftsmanship. Of course, it is half price, which is a lot. Give me a second to look up the price of half plates.
750 GP.
Mm-hmm.
Like 90% sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
About let's see, current payments.
I don't remember how much I put in already. I put some money on it. I don't remember how much.
Yeah, but it doesn't really matter because like it's business. It's specifically Durgar business, so he's upcharging you.
Either way.
Well, okay. Shows me still about 600 gold.
She'll switch back to common. Wonderful, and she is going to hand over 600 gold pieces. M- Mika, darling, your armor is now funded.
I caught that when you told him that you were going to pay for the rest of it.
You speak Undercommon?
In near perfect Undercommon. Of course I do. I'm a mercenary.
Most you would quite a lot of people speak Undercommon. Like out of the party, out of curiosity, who speaks Undercommon?
I know.
I think everyone except Mika or Nelena.
Yeah, because it's the language of the entire campaign. So
Even
Yeah, it's kind of a big language in the campaign. Give me a second.
even
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. It's actually quite odd that your boss does not. Filigree is actually one of the very few people in the entire city that does not speak Undercommon.
Weird.
Yeah.
I
Almost
like
like
the
he,
bit though.
almost like he was on the other side of the war.
Well, he wasn't. He's 46.
You're the old lady here.
But, like, he just goes, well, considering... Mika, I want you to make me a history check real quick.
Absolutely. Look, I have a bonus to this, guys.
You're
I have
welcome.
1. $14. It's actually not a bad roll.
Yeah, you would know. There's one thing that Nagas and Durgar have in common, specifically in this city. They were both part of the forces of Hirki Talim. They were allied during the war.
And
That does make sense, Mika, you know that.
Joy's robe currently has the symbol of Herky-Talon, or whatever.
Yeah, you have like a charm of it, basically.
Yeah.
Well, given your obvious association. Hey, yeah, Paladin,
Yes,
I'm gonna catch you a deal.
I appreciate it.
If you pay me $250 more, I'll make this masterwork quality.
All the stops and everything. Very well. Very well. God. Go away, wrong accent!
Sometimes I can't tell if Mika's accent. Like I know, I know out of character that Mika's accent is supposed to be genuine, but it's really really funny if the reason Mika's voice keeps changing is because she's faking the accents.
I promise you it's not even though it's funnier. I'm just terrible at the accent I'm trying to do.
I know that, but it is really funny to think of that.
You're really not that bad at it, though.
I'm
You
trying my
aren't.
best. I'm failing repeatedly.
You really aren't.
All these stops and everything. There we go. That's better. Deal.
Yep, he holds
will
out your
pay.
hand for you to shake.
Shaky, shaky.
Yep. Alright, let's see. I can get this done a week.
Very well. I will
Kind of
see you
busy
then.
with a different order. I know you were first, but I can't exactly not do this order.
I understand.
It is quite high quality.
Oh, no, not that. Something else. All favors catching up to me.
I've seen that and I've been there. It is a
I
notorious
understand.
problem.
Do not worry. Should, for whatever reason, what you create be turned against us, I will not hold it against you. I understand.
Well, that's good to know. Well, off you go then. I have work to do.
Very well. I will see you in a week.
Yep.
I will be right back.
Actually, I will probably see you sooner than that. You need to fit it.
I'm on the corner with a fin, lass.
Ac- Actually, if I
Size me up.
may,
Hmm?
I would I would like to commission you for something else. Not nearly as must be done. But how much would it cost to create for you to fabricate some bracers of archery?
Racial archery, huh? Hmm. I mean, the braces part I can do, but the archery part's a bit more complicated. Hmm. That's more of a associated with the other group, if you know what I mean.
I see.
I can make the braces just fine, but the enchantments, you'd have to go elsewhere.
I understand. How much would that cost?
For just some braces, 60 gold.
It is done, and she'll hand over an additional 60 gold.
Alright, pleasure doing business.
Pleasure doing business with you. Have a lovely day, Mika.
Of course. But one more thing.
Yeah?
Mika's gonna like pick you up kind of in a hug.
Joy is going to.
Joy is definitely still on the ground.
Sure, yeah, there's more than enough there's more than enough joy for her not to pick all of you up.
Joy is like, what, 7 feet long?
She, like, some of her
7
is
or
still
10
on the
feet, something
ground.
like that.
But
Yeah.
not the amount she's used to.
Decidedly, some of you is being lifted. Not all of you is being lifted, but some of you is being lifted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
probably in a hug.
I need you to understand, this is not only Nagas being fairly long creatures already, but need I remind you, her grandfather was a fairly built fucking paladin.
Yeah.
She did not inherit his strength, but she did inherit his build.
What's your charisma score?
My charisma score is a total of 13 because I'm an intelligence based.
Fair.
But like, you
Totally
have some
coulda went with the
charisma, and you
charisma.
have a very high intelligence, which does kind of sum up both your parents.
Yeah.
Grandparents, I mean.
But she's gonna pick you up in a hug and pull you close. Thank you.
Joy is going to is just going to like pause for a moment and then hug back. Of course. I make sure to do whatever I can to assist those close to me.
Well, I do my best myself. You should join me at the bathhouse at a later point. You probably
Possibly.
could use the relaxation.
Possibly. I do have a planned study session with a friend.
Friends. Right.
Ooh.
Mika, make me an insight check.
I'm good at that. No, I only have a +3. Oh, it's because it's a wisdom skill, right? I have a 0 wisdom.
Joy may be
No, I rolled a 3!
Sounds completely normal. They're just studying.
Oh, God. I don't even think I can argue advantage reasonably.
Joy may be like leagues smarter than literally everyone. But
Yep.
she is just as wise as Mika and Knifebane.
Book smarts are book smarts, man. Well, sounds like a completely normal situation that has no
And they they were bookmates.
And they were bookmates.
Oh my god, they were
Oh my god, they were
bookmates.
bookmates.
So she's going to go.
Anyways.
She's going to go see her bookmate, Fira Rezier.
Mm-hmm.
Mika's gonna go do other things that does not involve the scene.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you can easily find her. She's... Well, as you find her in the library, she's not in her usual book fort because her usual book fort is gone. And then you look up. It is floating now.
I see you. I see you've been practicing.
Oh, yes, well... I need to keep up somehow.
Don't don't we all?
Oh, what brings you here aside from the infinite vastness of knowledge?
Well, well, I must admit the knowledge is a secondary concern to me compared to you.
Who are you and what if you jumped to joy?
You see, I was killed and I was replaced by a mimic. They've found out how to copy people now.
You're thinking of a changeling, dear.
No, no. I'm thinking of a mimic that managed to copy people.
It's not what mimics do. Like, we already have shapeshifters and changelings.
I know. But it's but it's humorous to me to imagine that they could evolve to do such things.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So, why here?
Well, put simply, there is there is no person I've ever met in this dome that is as intellectually stimulating as you are.
My dear, are you coming on to me?
Who's to say? Perhaps perhaps grandmother is rubbing off on me a bit.
You got family inside this place?
Well, I have one now.
She kind of looks at you quizzically.
Are you familiar of uh the of the dragon Millen Celestina?
Gotta make her do a history check. Let's see. Does she know? Nope, that is a nat 1.
Good. Joy gets to explain.
That totals to a 9, by the way, but, you know. I can't say that I do. No, never heard of him.
Well, she was. She is the last remaining partner of my other grandmother, Cl- Claire Celestina, a an adventurer and wizard who, I believe, if what I've heard is correct, was responsible for stopping the Age of Conquest.
Stopping an age of the forms. Impressive, honestly.
Yes, well, it is it is these tales that showed me that sometimes one can inspire great change while being a complete idiot. Judging by judging by Great Uncle Rearbill.
Great uncle, huh? Must be nice having family that actually cares about you.
It was, and, well, I'm certain. I'm certain one of them is probably still alive. I only know that grandmother Millen is because, well, she grabs the draconic charm and holds it up, the one that is her arcane focus.
Mm-hmm.
Can't exactly can't exactly get powers from something that is dead. Well, unless you're specifically going with the undead.
You would know, as just out of character, you would know that unless something killed him, or like something crazy happened, Bribble's probably still alive. Because he was like, what, in his. Was he even 100 years old at
I'm pretty sure
last
I'm pretty sure
campaign?
he was in his 80s.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
a
he was in his 80s.
baby.
He is a high elf. Uh, it's about 400 years later now. So he's like middle aged.
So yes, grandmother
He's probably still alive and kicking and shouting at things.
grandmother Millen is certainly alive, and Uncle Rearbill probably is, unless he's found a way to blow himself up again.
Again. Yeah, well, kind of a opposite situation we're in, huh? You got good family outside of the dome, and I got a shitty one inside.
Intriguing. Well, if you're willing to speak on them, I'd be willing to hear. That way I know who to avoid. There there is a bit of a poisonous inflection on the term avoid.
You are a snake, venomous, I think you mean.
No, I'm poisonous. You eat me, you die.
Well, you're never being eaten out then.
I assure you, your mother was not poisonous. She was eaten, and nobody died. This has been Jokes by Cheese.
Yeah, you should die for them. Anyways, let's just say monks aren't very familial.
I suppose that makes logical sense. After all, it's all about the greater good or the ideals that they preach.
Isolationism with them. I disagreed.
I certainly can see that. I did not I was not exactly told to isolate myself, but when when in a very specific cloister, and well, when when your only proper gear was one you wore during a war, one tends to isolate themselves until they stumble upon someone who uh, uh, someone who accepts them, sins and all.
I guess that makes sense. In some very you way.
Hmm. I still have not told I still have not told my group exactly what uh, what I am responsible for, but I'm certain that even at, even as ignorant as they are, they can probably piece it together.
They are very, very stupid. I think we should wrap that scene up here because we don't want to waste spend the entire episode on you.
Yes, yes, perfectly. Like, go ahead. I I shall now vanish into the Shadow Realm.
But like, you basically make small talk with your definitely not girlfriend. Wink,
Damn.
wink, nudge, nudge.
And they were roommates.
They're gay as fuck. Anyways,
Oh my god, they were roommates.
not yet.
Excuse me?
Anyways, who wants to do the next downtime?
D3 time.
G3 time.
Indeedy!
Actually, I would like to specifically opt out. I need to, as they say in the business, take an idle break. Or I need to go to an idle meeting.
Alright, sure. D2 time then. D2. Boop. Awesome.
Alright.
So, tell me about that fucking level up.
Health. Oh, I got another channel divinity charge.
Whoop.
And my existing creation domain abilities have been upgraded. My walls are tankier and can be summoned in curves. The fucking magic that they are.
Curvy walls.
What?
Walls created with the Eyes
Ah,
of the
right.
Creator ability can now be curved to form an arched shape or perfect circle.
Alright, cool. What else?
I can also now make a single construct without a channel divinity charge.
Mm-hmm.
And I can also cast mending on my walls to heal them now.
And tell me about that conduit.
Oh right, it got upgraded. Another charge of shield, and I believe I need to double check the spell. Or yeah, it was Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Yeah, you're kind of a geomancer, aren't you?
Kind of.
I mean, you make walls, you make constructs, probably out of your environment.
Yeah.
We
You have Maximilian's Earthen Cross.
we go to the Broken District and it's just a field day.
Yeah.
Like, personally, when I think Nelena casting shield, I don't think magical wall of force. I think, like, bricks and rubble and stuff like that floating to form a shield around you.
Yeah.
Anyways, what you doing for that downtime?
I'm going to go to my priest friends.
Yeah, Fort Trap Arts, of course, has a small group of, worshippers of the entire Dwarven Pantheon, really, but mostly Moradin.
Yeah.
So, you want to just go to, like, a random priest, a head priest, what?
I want to go to the head priest. I'm sure you've said their name. I don't
I
remember.
have not established a name for them.
Oh.
I'm just gonna make one up on the spot. Father Steelbeard.
Father Steelbeard.
Mm-hmm. Conduit of crafting.
Of course.
Ah! No, how can I help you, guy? How can I help you, lass?
I need to speak with you.
It's always an option.
I received a vision the other night.
Oh?
Uh,
Do tell.
more like a message? Uh, it was a message from our god.
From. He kind of stops for a moment. Just kind of gives you a bit of a look. From the Allfather.
From the Allfather.
Oh boy. Right, everyone, out right now. Private meeting over here. He just kind of shouts to a couple of dwarves who just kind of quickly leave. Right, what did it say? What did he say? What? Just going on?
I didn't get the full message, but I did get pieces of it. And then relay it. Child Fae, don't destroy knowledge barrier. And then isolation power. Next, death, kill, death defier is what I have written down.
Hmm. So even the gods can't reach us fully down here.
It would seem that way.
Hmm. Death Defier. Death Defier. That one. There's a lot of talk of death there. I mean anything to you?
Well, we had fortunes read but with tarot cards the other day, and all of us came up with death,
Hmm.
including the dome.
Hmm. That. That ain't good. That ain't particularly good.
I can't imagine it would be.
Hmm.
Though I'm not entirely sure what it means.
Well, what it sounds like to me is that you need to find a defier of death
Find a defier of death, you say?
and make the defiance but not.
Hmm. Alright.
Now, anything else you. And as tries to speak again, you notice something. A
Oh?
hole in the wall behind him.
She looks over at it. What is that?
As you ask him that, he kind of gargles. As the hole isn't only in the wall, it is also in him.
Oh.
There is currently a hole punched through his chest,
Um.
and he falls to the ground.
I should have taken Revivify.
Do you have cure wounds?
I do have Cure Wounds, but I think that the time for that has passed.
Do you guys remember the chunky salsa rule?
Oh, god damn it. Is is Nelena now the framed one?
No. Because it's quite obvious what happened. Sort of. Something punched a hole through his chest.
Nelena just can't do that.
Yeah. No, I can't do that, and also it went through the wall.
All right then. Well.
Through the wall to the outside, specifically. Like, outside of the fort, I mean.
You know, funny thing, I just noticed him down in my noted him down in my notes. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. So, now what you do?
Well, I can't see through my constructs, can I?
No, but you can see through the hole in the wall.
Yeah, I will, and prepare myself for for an encore.
Okay, what do you want to do?
Look through the wall and like be ready to cast shield or something.
You don't see anything. I mean, you see the outside of this wall. You see the ground. You do hear something though.
Oh?
Footsteps on the side of the wall.
Fuck, I don't have Misty Step.
Don't you have Fate Touched?
No. Uh,
You don't?
no. I took Chef for my wisdom boost.
What did you take at level 4?
Shield Master.
Ah, fair enough.
Alright then. Would possibly a stupid idea.
I love it already.
Would I be able to cast Reduce on myself and see if I could squeeze through that hole?
Sure. Yeah, no, that would probably work, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna do that then.
Yeah, you squeezed through the hole. You are now tiny. You're a small creature.
And I'm gonna look up at the wall and see who I can find.
You see a cloaked woman running up the wall. At a, frankly, astounding speed.
Alright. Hold person!
It's a wisdom save?
Yep.
Great. So let me just fucking... Let's roll.
Monk.
18.
Fuck. Okay. Well, plan B. Make a circle of my stone wall around her.
Oh, you're just going to twist the wall around her, basically. Are you going to just basically move the wall she's currently running up upon?
My Eye of the Creator ability.
Yeah, no, I know that.
Oh.
I know mechanically what you're doing, but like flavor-wise, what are you doing?
Oh, sure, I'll just bend the wall towards me.
Yeah, it should. How am I going to do that? I'm gonna make a dex save. plus 9.
Mm.
That is a nat 1.
Oh.
So she kind of falls to the floor on her feet. You do notice, like, she is not hurt by this, and she is about 20 feet away from you,
Alright,
and she is going to try to attack you.
alright.
This might be the time where you go, someone come quick!
8 and 25.
8 hits, 25, no, I can't shield that.
8 hits?
No, 8 doesn't hit.
Yeah, that's not what you said.
You did say, that 8 hits.
I'm stupid, okay?
I understand.
Yeah. Anyways, that's going to be it's 12. That is going to be 13 force damage as she punches
13?
13
Okay.
as she punches the air, and a column of force shoots out from her fist.
Fucking monks!
Monks indeed, buddy boy.
Alright, hmm. Now, what should I... Okay. I am going to call for help.
Mm-hmm.
The screams.
Yeah, you call for help, and pretty immediately you hear a loud, large bell
Eh,
as the alarm bell of Fort Traphard goes off.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm going to make a wall, like a circular wall around her 30 feet tall.
Right? Like around her, like fully encircling her?
Yes. And around us, I guess, because no, if she's 20 feet away, then okay.
I mean, you can get closer to her.
Yeah,
You have legs that you can use to move with.
true. Yeah, get closer to her and then make a wall around us.
Yeah. And as you do that, kinda walks around. You're blocking her way. She can't run up. She can't gain the momentum she needs to run up the wall. She takes out a long, a not short for a sword, but and takes that out, and she mumbles something. What's your passive perception?
15.
Yeah, with 15, you do catch what she's saying. No, no secrets told in isolation. And she stabs herself in the neck
Huh.
and just kinda cuts half of her neck open.
All right then.
How do you react to this?
Uh, I'm surprised. Honestly.
That
Like,
The
means
woman falls over.
damn.
that means you can't take actions, reactions, or bonus actions.
Yeah, I
Ah,
guess.
Come
yeah.
on, it was
She
right
falls
there.
over.
Yeah.
Her head kind of flopping to the side of it.
Hmm. I wonder if this will have anything to do with my conversation earlier.
Hey, make me a history check real quick.
Oh, cool. History.
At advantage, I'll say, because this is relatively recent.
Well, that's a dirty 20 anyways.
Well, with the dirty 20, you remember one of your party members telling you about someone with very similar abilities to this.
Uh, the player is stupid and doesn't remember themselves.
Uh, Hilev Torm, one of the crew of Dirty Deeds done dirt cheap. Actual prices vary.
Huh.
Who had a fight with Knifeane, where he managed to punch energy beams at him.
Hmm.
And you have personally seen him run up walls.
Huh.
Was there anything else you wanted to do during your downtime?
Uh, talk to the smiths, see if I can get a better shield.
What kind of shield do you have currently?
Just a basic shield.
Mourn the
Alright.
fucking Heavenly Father.
Yeah, like, no, there is a server's held for him. I'm just gonna assume no one attends because, same religion, all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, you are questioned, but, like, zone of truth is a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and of course they couldn't use that on Joy.
They did. Like when they caught us with you out of prison.
They used it after the fact. They couldn't use it before the fact when they were investigating.
It
Ah,
seems like they are
that's-
not very smart people. Or wise, for that matter.
They're racist, is what they are.
Listen, orcs are not exactly known for their vast intellect. But like, yeah, you can get probably a +1 shield for say 300 gold.
I'll take it.
Great, that frees up my bank account to work on Knifeade.
Anything else?
Oh, another really dumb flavor thing.
Oh,
I'm going to use my conduit ability shield on my new shield, not to protect it, but just to like decorate it.
all right.
So,
Cool.
so like it's now decorated to look more like it was made with the environment.
Yes.
All right, sure. We can do that.
Still has the exact same protection as a proper thing, but it's more custom.
Yeah.
I'm going to call a 15 minutes break so I can do some things like go to the bathroom.
Understandable.
A little bit longer than 15 so I can make dinner.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
All right, I shall be right back. We're going
Pickles.
on break.
You
Good.
had a conversation for your chicken.
Me chicky nuggy.
Okay, anyway. So,
I have
we've
68
had
cents. You
Joy's
don't have any.
downtime, we've had Nala's downtime. Who volunteers?
I'm gonna check my chicken nuggets.
I mean, I have an idea now for what I would like to do, so
Alright, well
Right.
then,
Let me just
Nightmane,
switch
what did you
again.
get for your level up?
let me switch again. I do stuff on my iPad because I have it got a favored terrain, which I then found out I couldn't use, so I don't know
What do you mean you couldn't use?
what it's gonna be anymore.
Why
Somebody
couldn't
had the
you?
idea to have my favorite terrain as city, so I did,
I mean,
and
that
then
makes
found
sense.
out. Huh?
That makes sense, because most of this campaign takes in the city or in the forest.
Yeah. I was then told it wasn't really a thing I could do, so I didn't know if I could actually do it or not.
Why would you not be able to do that?
I don't know. Ask Mika.
Jeez, explain.
Cheese. You have
If
a
you're
Chicken
going to
nugget.
say, if you're going to say because it's not on the official list can kiss my ass.
I think that was why.
Yeah, you can absolutely take city.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So city is my new favorite terrain. I also got a new favorite enemy, which, surprise, surprise, I took humanoid.
That is actually a surprise. I would guess dragons, but that works too.
We don't fight many dragons.
Yes, but like it's not just fighting them; it's also knowing things about them and being able to track them. But all right,
Eh.
You,
fair enough.
the more powerful fucking Joy gets, the easier it gets to track her.
I also got a new spell of healing spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of 49, my health is now 58.
Which I think makes you the second tankiest person in the party health-wise.
Pickles.
Pickles?
Pickles.
By the way, geez, I want to make this very perfectly clear. The official terrain you can pick for favorite terrain can kiss my ass.
I mean, I figured as much.
So Knifing can absolutely take city.
I figured.
Cities are terrains.
But for Knife Maid's downtime, they would like to go and figure out if there's any armor or protection that they can get for Brim. Also, a resummoning Brim. Like, right this second.
Yeah,
If it
no, that
hasn't been done already.
resummoning Brim is actually a relatively easy process, I think.
Okay.
Let me just quickly make sure to record it. Saves. Let's see. The Drake remains until it's reduced to 0 hit points, till you use this feature to summon the Drake again, or until you die. Yeah, you can absolutely just. It's basically a summoning ritual that you have to do.
Okay, what do I have to do?
Well, nothing mechanically, just like flavor wise, you do a ritual and Brim is back again.
Good. My
Derpy
child.
as ever.
Brimmy as ever or Derpy as ever?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Understood. Have a nice day.
I will not.
Understood.
Hey, I'm here.
True. That is fair. Fuck. There goes my joke.
Ah.
Anyway, I would now like to go and see about getting more protection and armor for Brim, if possible.
Alright. Hmm. Hmm. That's an interesting one, actually. I had not considered that. The companions are lost. Hmm. Alright. Roll me a survival check. You are in the city, so you have advantage.
Yeah, my iPad's about to die. Oh, good. I'd like to take the 5, please.
Good lordy. Hmm. Okay. I mean, you can definitely find some places, but kind of difficult to really find anything really useful because most people specify on shields or armor for people. However, you do find something in an alleyway.
That's never good.
You see a kobold uh, running a small stall.
Okay.
Do you desire wares?
It depends on if you have what I'm looking for.
Well, that depends entirely on what you're looking for.
I would like some armor for my child here. And I think kind of ushers to Brim, who is very characteristically blepping beside him.
Armor. Don't have armor, but I have something better than armor.
Hmm. And what would that be?
A magical ring, you know. A very
Dr.
special magical
Doofenshmirtz?
ring.
What?
What'd you say, Awesome?
You sound like Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
I mean, you
And it-
do, but that makes it even harder to understand absolutely anything you're saying.
He has a special ring.
Yeah, is what he said. A magical ring, you know. You know, that most wear on fingers.
Yes. How effective is this ring?
Oh, very effective, very effective. Made it so that I didn't get shot.
How can you guarantee it was the ring?
That is ring, right?
Huh?
He is not going to give you an answer on that. He just kind of stops in his still speech for a second. And it just keeps going. It's very good, you know.
I am not buying. Unless you can show that it actually is effective.
would I do that, you say? Shoot me. Did that get picked up?
I can't understand a single word you're saying. And
He
it's
said,
He's
he said, shoot me.
he's basically telling you, prove that that this ring is magical. Shoot me.
before I do that, I want you to take off every other piece of armor.
Yeah, I'm just a little guy, you know?
God damn it, no.
What?
I'm just a little guy, you know. I'm just a little guy.
You see, Bear the Platypus, I'm just a little dude.
I'm just a little man.
You wouldn't hurt a little man, would you?
You wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you? You hit a guy with glasses. That's well played.
I want all of your armor on, so that I can make sure that none of it is actually doing things.
He is not wearing any armor.
Okay.
Like, you could clearly see that. He is wearing a robe with, like, a bandolier of mixtures?
So he has. There's nothing else that would be providing this protection that he's trying to sell.
Not as far as you're aware, no.
I'm not very knowledgeable in how to test, but there wouldn't be a potion or anything I can make him drink, is there?
Oh, no, potions are temporary.
No, that would clear off any effects that any other magical items would have.
No, not as far as you're aware.
I do not.
Okay, great.
I do not believe there's a potion of anti-magic.
Fine then.
I mean, you could roll insight.
Yeah, I would like to do that. That's a wisdom!
Yes, it's
God
almost like
damn
rangers
it.
are wisdom characters usually for a reason.
Well,
He doesn't seem to be lying. He seems to just be... what's the term? Fucking weird?
okay. Naga's just gonna step back a few, about 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh my god. I think he's gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Oh. Are you sure?
Are you really aiming to kill this guy?
He wants to make sure that the ring actually works.
Yes,
You
but
don't have to add extra damage to do that.
you.
This guy has not told Knifein anything other than it stopped him from getting shot. He has no idea what the ring does.
Well, yes, but if it stops you from getting shot, period, that doesn't mean that you need to cast Hunter's Mark to prove it wrong. You will know the moment that the
No.
the arrow collides.
No, this is This is a character choice.
Yes, this is a character choice, which is very funny.
I'm trying to think on it though. His son was just murdered, and he is willing to do literally anything to stop it from happening again.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Now Knifeane is the one locked up for murder.
It's roll to hit.
Difference is he actually did it. Okay. Yeah, he's back 10 feet. I won't cast Hunter's Mark this time.
What do you mean this time? You already cast it.
True.
You made your decision, now lie in it.
23.
Okay, that hits. Roll me the damage from your attack and the damage from Hunter's Mark separately.
Why am I getting really good rolls now, though?
Because you hate this little guy, you know?
Yeah, his accent's pissing me off.
He's going to become back at the later points just to piss you off. He's going to become plot relevant.
I mean, you can always just, put in Nibbler.
No. Completely different one.
This is why I have this shit on my page.
It's a d6.
I know, but this is why I have it on my page. 8.
Well, it would be 8. Except, as you shoot him, the arrow comes within 10 feet of him and slows down considerably. And that just touches him. He basically takes like half the force that it would. But you can see the magic does kind of give it a bit of an extra push. See, Cyprius is totally fine.
Would that only work on arrows, though?
Oh, no. Any ranged attack.
You see, ranged attacks aren't exactly what I'm worried about.
I mean, just out of character, Brim can get killed by anything. Just because he got squashed by a giant now doesn't mean he won't get shot by a gun in the future.
Yes, but the difference is, Bram is melee.
Yes, that means ranged characters intrinsically have an advantage against him.
True.
Because if you're a melee fighter, well, if you can't get in range...
You, as a Aarakocra ranger, should know this best.
Yeah, considering I just stay up in the air and things just can't get to me.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you want for the ring?
Oh, not much. 250.
Oh, that's cute. You think that your little sales pitch is going to sell me that much?
You did get paid 450 gold, so...
I know. I have other things I want to do with that.
Knifeane is haggling.
Exactly.
Alright, roll me an intimidation check, I guess?
You You see, intimidation is a charisma skill.
I'm aware.
What do I have in charisma?
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm baldly. 22!
I kind of thinks for a second. And then a couple more seconds. And then like a minute.
One of his
Yeah,
eyes,
exactly.
one of his
And
eyes
then
slowly drifts to the side.
then like exactly 2 minutes and 47 seconds later. Alright. For you. 200.
Only 50 gold all. How about this? You're pretty short.
I'm just a little guy, you know.
150. And I'll help you.
Cyprius is what?
Huh?
Help Cyprius with what?
Reach something. Find something.
Cyprius
Pretty much.
don't need things found or gotten. Cyprius needs money.
You don't need
Cyprius
anything in the woods.
Cyprius needs to eat, you know, and get housing.
I'm very skilled in finding food, especially in the woods.
Cyprius needs from woods.
Translation?
Translation? No.
Okay, I
Like-
have a question. What is this guy's little... What is this little shit's sexuality?
How
Money.
the fuck would you know?
Can I seduce him?
Are you sure you want to try that?
Yeah.
Try.
What, honey?
Why? Why?
Why what?
Yes.
Why all of this?
I'm not exactly sure what skill I should roll for, but I'm just gonna add a
Oh.
+3 on it because
Did
of
I?
charisma.
No, baby, good. Did I say roll?
You said I could try, which
Yes.
implies
Seduce him. No rolls.
Seduce me.
Seduce him.
I'm not one of your chicken slabs. I like my woman dangerous, mysterious. You want to be my it. Seduce me. That hurts my.
Is Knifehead's first
What do
name
you mean
Jeremy?
I don't have that on my soundboard?
If you want to do seduction, then you're going to do seduction.
okay. Okay.
Oh, this is good.
Give me a minute to get the right fucking headspace. Me laughing is not the right headspace for that. God damn.
Quick,
I don't know why you're this stingy with money. You get paid every mission.
I know.
quick.
It's the principle of it. It's a guy in an alleyway. I don't want to pay him that much.
Quick, Kyle,
That's
be
classist,
adorable.
I think.
Stop making me laugh, basically.
No.
you must you must learn to seduce.
I must learn to not do that fucking voice. It hurts.
Okay, real quick. How tall is he?
Uh, he is like 4'3".
So about a foot shorter than me or so.
Yeah.
Gotcha, gotcha. Hmm. All right. I'm trying to do this without laughing at myself. Knifeite's gonna look down at Brim and just kind of shoo him away for a moment. Look back at the little shit because I can't remember his name.
Cyprius.
Cyprius?
Cyprius.
Cyprius.
Cyprius. Okay. So I turn back to Cyprius. You know, there's more that I can do than just grabbing things for you. Knifeite's gonna push him against the wall. Because, way. Sure that's
Can
been.
you pay me?
Huh?
He asks if you can just fucking pay him.
Knifeite's just gonna scoff and put the money on the counter of his tiny little stall.
Yep, he takes the rig off, puts it on the stop. You'll come again.
Okay, it's
Mhm.
late, but
Seduce me!
Yeah, you get basically Brim now has the ability to 3 times per short rest. He can make a ranged attack. He can have resistance to a range attack to range attacks for 1 round as a reaction.
Okay, and how will I extend this to Brim?
Basically, when Brim gets attacked with a ranged attack, you can have him make the choice to use the magic item. And, well, he'll just have resistance to the range attack. So he'll
So
take
Brim
half
doesn't have
damage.
to be wearing it.
No, he has to be wearing it, but I'm going to assume you're just going to have him wear it.
Basically, you said you wanted to get it for Brim. Only Brim is getting it.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to figure out how he's going to wear it.
He has a tail, or claws, or anywhere, basically.
Make it a little crown for him.
Or just
I was
put it on
gonna
a collar.
say,
Like, magic
there-
items tend to adjust their sizes to the person or thing using them.
okay. So I don't have to go and buy like something else to put it on.
No.
Now,
So I'm just gonna send you the magic items details. Good. There. Anything else?
The only other thing is I want to get something for Brim, treat-wise, for dying.
Yeah, but like that's very easy to do. It barely costs you any money, so
Yeah. That's the only other thing.
The next thing I want to do is assassinate Cyprius for existing.
Yeah, I would like to do that too.
No.
He doesn't have the ring anymore.
It's still murder.
And
You pissed me off.
Knifeaim, what's your alignment?
I don't remember.
I can check.
I can too.
Chaotic neutral, fair enough.
Yeah. I knew it was chaotic something, I couldn't remember which.
I thought it was chaotic good, to be honest, but alright.
No.
But
It's me.
later downtime. That's for later times.
Okay.
If you want to get arrested for murder, you do that at a later point. Anyways,
I couldn't hear you. Gee.
if
Sorry.
you want to get us arrested for murder, that's for a later point.
Aww. Fine.
And finally,
Jeez.
alright, you lactose lump. What you get for your level up?
Hit points.
Yes, and besides that,
Hit points. Everyone gets my charisma bonus to saves now, and I'm now officially everyone else's problem.
yep.
Oh yeah, it's an aura now.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you want to do during your downtime?
Outside of Mika's stinky aura. Apologies, that was stupid. Bath.
Death.
Bath with friends. A nice bath where people don't get murdered and I don't get exploded on by a giant.
Very well.
Bold assumptions.
Bold of you to assume people don't get murdered in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, so, like, bath, anything specific?
Mika's gonna go find a spa. Probably wouldn't be used, I don't think.
I mean, there are spas. Like, basically, like, relaxation houses, stuff like that.
That pretty much.
Those exist. They're in the nicer parts of town, but they exist.
She's gonna try and see if her quote unquote favorite bartender is free.
Yeah, she definitely would be. I mean, it's not that hard to convince her own uncle to let her take a day off.
Gee, Billy, how come you're dead?
Hmm?
Gee, Billy, how come your dad lets you take the day off? Nepotism. Yeah, she'll go and ask her if she wants to have a spa day.
Really?
Let's have a spa day. Get girl dinner.
Yeah, she'd definitely be down for that.
just gonna go find a relatively nice bathhouse spa. Take your
Yeah,
favorite word.
I mean, you could definitely find one. It's manned by another Naga, in fact.
Naga 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Hey.
Hello.
Specifically, a rattlesnake Naga.
Ooh.
Hello, and welcome to
Yes, hello.
welcome to the fly. Welcome to the Flaming Bathhouse. How may I help you?
I need a day of relaxation, and I brought my friend along with me. How much for... She's gotta look. I have the name. I have the name. I have the name. I'll look over to Shinewing. What do you think? 3 hours? 4?
And let's see. 10 power per person. 60.
60?
60 total.
Wonderful.
And you just spend 3 hours just relaxing with Shinewing?
Relaxing, chillaxing, maxing in the pool.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, you said so. That I'm going to assume you're starting a sentence with that.
correct. Do you think we'll ever get out of this dome?
I hope so. I mean, my uncle tells stories from outside the dome. I think he might be exaggerating a bit.
My
I've-
father used to
I've-
tell me stories.
Hmm.
Apparently, he was quite the adventurous type. Told me stories of heroes and gods and all that. None of that down here.
Oh no, I thought you were timer.
Hmm. So, your father, huh? He
Hmm.
no longer around? But
I haven't seen him in years. He disappeared. Left me with my mother. My mother died. And it was just me. I made friends. Clearly. But
well, sounds about as stable as my life. Grew up with my crazy uncle running his tavern.
how
Have
old
you
do you go?
have you heard of this? Have you heard of the Age of Conquest?
Of course. Who hasn't?
Yeah,
It's
I
forever ago.
yeah, I think your friend's grandma was part of that. Was around for that.
Yes. She made mention of that recently.
My uncle remembers it.
Makes sense. Elves.
But that's the part. It doesn't. My my uncle's not an elf. It's a lizard fuck.
Oh,
No.
I'm being stupid. I forgot. Out of character. I totally forgot.
Yeah,
It's-
you all forgot. This was established
was-
earlier.
Stupid. I'm stupid.
She works at Nibbler's Tavern.
Retcon. Mika's not that dumb. I am.
And also, Shinewing is not actually an elf. That is the form she prefers to take. That is not
Mika
what
doesn't
she
know
is.
that.
Fair enough.
I know that. Mika doesn't know that.
Yeah, but like, I want to make it explicitly clear to the players here. That's not a that's not an elf. That's a golden dragon.
It's a Dagon. Yeah, I have that. I have it written in.
What is with Jesus characters and being friends and or fucking dragons?
Don't worry about it.
I've made it a running gag, and I will not stop.
Understandable.
I've made it a running gag that Jesus characters will gag on dragon.
Dragging these monsters back.
Anyways. Just one of the many weird oddities of this place, huh?
Yeah, it is. One day, I'm sure, some heroic adventure will free everybody, like the stories.
Well, if you ask me, I'm looking at it right now.
Aww. How sweet.
I'm going to make her do a persuasion roll. What is your charisma? Pretty damn fucking good. Let's see.
I'd hope.
D20 plus 9. 19
19.
on persuasion. But that's flirting.
It should be insight.
I guess. I mean, it's her flirting.
It's very effective.
Good. Like, I want it to be clear. Young Gold Dragon. Proficiency. They have proficiency in persuasion. And a charisma modifier of +5!
Damn.
It's like, I'd imagine. Never been with a woman before.
First time for everything.
Well, I might die tomorrow. Why not? I invited you to a bathhouse.
Seemed like a good place. That seems like a good place to end that scene. Before it gets too literally steamy.
I will.
And the rest of
Anything
Mika's,
else?
Mika's day job.
We might want to wrap this up quickly.
Yeah. Because stage job, yeah, that you just do more odd jobs as you usually do.
Yep.
And after a while, you do get your armor, by the way. It is master of masterwork quality.
Which means that
Which
without
means-
enchantments, it's a +1, right?
Yes. It is a +1 non-magical armor. Half plate.
I was talking with Seth, and I noted that like, as a Dwergar, Joy was was on the side of the Dwergar,
Mhm.
like in that thing. So he would probably be more receptive to her.
I think
Anyways,
Plus, I was already saving to help outfit the rest of the group. Even if I can't make it personally, I will be getting you guys magic items.
after a while, you guys do get another call from Filgry.
Yay.
Got
Who's been
another
killed this time?
got another job. Meet at office. Urgent. Someone got killed.
Really?
I was joking.
I started to become an oddly common occurrence.
We are in agreement.
So, do you go towards the office?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. You enter his office. The chairs are still too small. Mika and Joy might both have some kind of mark on them.
You see a book fell on me, and it was actually a mimic.
Mika would now like. Can Mika roll insight with advantage?
Yes. Advantage because lesbianism.
Do I need to roll a deception check at disadvantage?
Okay,
It's a 15.
I need you to make this the episode of the title of the episode. Advantage because of lesbianism.
Speak lesbianese.
Joy now has a permanent advantage on reading Fira.
Probably. Anyways,
The
Filgry
story.
is sitting
the-
at his. Oh,
The stories for this session: lesbians, gay. Honestly,
Lesbians, also murder.
and then
yeah,
yeah,
it's lesbians and murder.
everyone's out here being horny, and then there's just Nelena.
Who just
Knifing was
witnessed
not
the
being
heaven-
horny. Knifing was pretending to horny.
Still horny.
And also murder.
And murder.
Anyways,
Anyway, 15.
should I roll that deception check?
Sure.
All right, I said that I would have it at disadvantage. So, all right, that is a 10. You win.
Right.
Say that I couldn't hear what happened, and I am very confused.
Due to multiple instances, Mika's caught on. Right. With your roommate in the room, right?
Bookmate.
Bookmate, yes. Don't worry, I also had a fall on me.
Joy's just gonna mutter under her breath in Draconic. Fucking wish she was my roommate.
Knifeane is going to just stare at.
Wait, does
Joe?
Knifing speak Draconic?
Yes.
Drake Warden Ranger, you get it for free.
Draconic Warlock, I also got it for free.
I will say that Knifeane is just visibly aggravated. And then also says in Draconic, at least some of us have fun.
Yes,
But,
well,
like,
well, when one goes looking for interesting people, one tends to find them.
I found mine at a bar.
That is fitting.
You should meet her.
you are all having this conversation in Filgre's office, and he kind of stumbles in, holding like a stack of papers as tall as him.
Oh dear God.
Right. Okay. So, right. Hello, everyone. So, bit of news. Mika, what do you know of your dad?
Not much. At least not about his whereabouts. He was a nice person. Soldier.
Well,
Went to mercenary work. Had me.
well, we found his whereabouts.
Please tell me that those whereabouts aren't a grave.
Not yet.
Oh, thank God.
I'm pretty sure the implication is that we haven't had the time to bury him yet.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that.
Well, he was found this morning. Um. So, are you aware? Are you all aware of the Hikitarim?
Okay. Gesundheit?
The Hikitarim, the Drow forces.
Ah,
Oh,
Yes.
the part that Joy was a part of. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that, I immediately thought of Hilev Torm, the monk human, of Dur's Dirty Deeds, Dirt Cheap, Actual Prices Vary.
There's dirty deeds done dirty cheap, done dirt cheap. The actual price vary. Yes,
Ah.
but no, the Hikitarim.
Yeah. I know more than probably everyone in this room combined.
Well,
How do
then you
you?
probably know their headquarters are Hilloloth Manor.
Yes.
His body was found on the roof there.
On the
murder
roof?
mystery.
Hmm?
Murder mystery time.
Yes, the roof has spikes on it. The drow have apes, and we're decorating. He was found impaled on them.
And I suppose the Hirkitarim are under investigation as the perpetrators.
Well, no. You see, they're kind of in charge of half the cities. It's more complicated. They, the whole jurisdiction can't really do anything. The uppermost gardens demand war, and it's a whole mess. So mercenaries are being deployed as a neutral ground,
Hmm.
and that is where we come in.
Makes sense.
Very well.
So that's our next job.
I suppose it will be nice to go see some old friends.
Geez, I have a quick question. Did your father have a name? Did you have one?
I did not.
So the next job is find out who murdered Gregor Solano. Conduit of Victory.
Conduit of Victory.
Yep.
That's funny.
How ironic. Something, something, bring others to victory, but not himself.
Don't
And
wo-
that is where I'm going to leave the session.
yeah.
Doo-doo-doo.
Don't worry, Mika dear. We will find who did this and bring them to justice. And sun willing, you will be the one to do it.
That is the hope.
Joy understands just like the importance of family.
You had a big one.
All right,
So.
I enjoyed this session.
Yeah, hope
Yeah.
you all enjoyed.
I very much did.
Yeah.
I'll say that we have to make sure we feed Brim.
I don't have to feed Brim.
That way he doesn't take the last chomp of whoever did it.
Fair enough.
We must feed
think
Brim to
Brim-
ensure that he doesn't steal the kill.
Exactly.
Feeding Brim with my Mika's day job.
Just feed him a little bit, that way he keeps scoring those nat 20s.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck he does that. Sorry.
You see, I'm taking all the bad luck for the group, so we should be okay.
Oh, I'm going to hop off. This was fun.
Yeah.
I'm also going to vanish.
Talk to you all
Sorry.
later.
I put the name in the storybook chat, by the way.
Alrighty.
Okay, cool.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.